everybody, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to give you a little update on my cryptocurrency mining rig. If you want to see a video of how I put this whole cryptocurrency mining rig together, I'll leave a link to that video in the description down below. So as you know, my cryptocurrency mining rig is actually mining for Ethereum, and it has been doing that for almost a whole week now with 6 graphic cards. This thing has been pretty difficult to put together, but I'd say the most difficult part definitely was adjusting the video cards with the BIOS editor and trying to just get this whole thing stable. My GPU 3 keeps just hanging in the Claymore miner even after restoring it to the original settings. I'm not too sure how to solve this problem. I've tried like different BIOSes and the original, even like underclocking the memory and the core. I haven't tried a different riser yet. When I did have only 4 graphic cards running, everything was fine, everything was stable, but like, so that's why I don't really think it's maybe a riser issue. So my rig actually does turn off a couple times during the day, which really sucks. So I'm not really getting a true value of what I should be making for the entire week, like at full power. I have made just under $100 US, but if my GPU3 didn't keep shutting down, so after I put all my stats and stuff in the online calculator, it says that I'll be making a profit of 128. So I'll be making 140, but my profit will be 128 because minus energy costs. So basically my energy cost for like the entire week is about $10. So I don't know about people in the US and stuff, but here in Canada, my rig will cost me about $10 a week to power it. So currently I'm at an average at about 166 mega hashes per second. Ideally, I'd like to get up to 180, but you know, that third graphic card, man, kind of cramping my style here. So I have a feeling that once I get that third graphic card up and running, I'd be able to get to about 30 mega hashes per second per graphic card. Don't. Whenever my rig goes down, I'm always like super devastated. I'm like, Mufasa, no! I was considering putting 2 more graphics cards in because I have two of those M.2 kind of slots available on my motherboard. And I've heard some like mixed reviews of, you know, the M.2 to PCIe like cords or cables or whatever, like being really shitty. And I just really don't want it to wreck my motherboard or like melt it in any way, which I have heard of some people like that happening to. So I just really don't know if anyone wants to like offer some insight on that. Don't really know if I should do it or not. Before I address some of my YouTube comments, I just kind of wanted to share with you like just a little helpful hint here that I've learned. Setting up remote monitoring and rebooting the rig remotely. Since I already had a Wemo, I don't know how to say it, Insight Smart Plug, I followed this awesome YouTube video which showed me how to set up Spiceworks remote monitoring, and that sends me an email whenever my rig goes down, and I'll actually leave a link to that video in the description down below because it was really helpful. And I also use the IFTTT program to send myself a text message, and I can tell the Wemo whatever plug to turn off and on remotely. My goal is to get this son of a gun into the basement where I can set it and forget it. Okay, so let me quickly address some YouTube comments here. Whoever marries this woman is the luckiest person on earth. I'll warn you, I am super high maintenance because I like to eat chocolates till I pass out. So you're gonna have to carry me to bed all the time. Laugh out loud, smoke detector above the unit dying. Okay, so like, yeah, I understand this is like a small little mining rig unit. There are like, you know, those huge, like some people have like a whole bunch of rigs in their house. So my friend, actually the one that like helped me with like some of my mining stuff and like helping me with like some of the settings and stuff, he actually has about 3 or 4 mining rigs or something in his basement, and he came one day and checked on them, and he saw that one of the motherboards was actually singed, and it just really scared him because he has like kids and stuff in the house. Even some insurance companies are starting to consider mining rigs and having like a whole different package of like, oh, if you have a mining rig, you gotta buy this insurance. Your fire might not, your like house might not be covered if your house burns down because it was from a mining rig, you know? Just get one. It's better safe than sorry. What, a SATA powered riser? No lord, that's too dangerous. Go for 6-pin risers. The SATA doesn't give it enough power and it's pretty dangerous. I actually don't have enough 6-pin connections from my power source. I had to use the SATA to 6-pin adapters. I don't really know how I would get around that, but I will consider this issue. Don't forget to thermal paste your CPU. It might be cheap, but it won't last. I guess I should have mentioned it in my video, but like when you do have that CPU fan, underneath, like there is thermal paste. Most, if not all of the new like CPU units, like all the fans do have the thermal paste underneath. I just didn't show that, and I didn't really think I had to, but yeah, you definitely need that thermal paste under there, and I didn't think to add any more thermal paste. I don't know if I'm supposed to add any more. I don't know, I might have to, not too sure. So like I said, open to any suggestions. I just love how this is like a little community, like the little cryptocurrency community where people, if they have like any questions or they need any help, people are so nice and they answer questions. And thank you so much to everyone who has like offered me advice on here and everything. Definitely considering it. It's been very helpful. And yeah, so if anyone has any suggestions of what I can do for that third graphics card, that just keeps bugging out for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video on my little update on my little cryptocurrency Ethereum mining rig. Oh, it's so cute. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I come with new videos every Wednesday and Saturday, unless if I get invited for Chinese food. So thank you guys so much for watching and stay legendary.